Hello friends. We all like it when people praise us, appreciate us. We feel wanted, we feel accepted. When we go out for a party and one of the guest members come forward to compliment us, I feel so good. I feel loved. Similarly, our children also like it when we lavishly praise them. You are such a wonderful kid. I am so proud of you. This makes them feel accepted. Well, decades ago, this was not the case. Parents sparingly used praise and were a lot more stricter. But today, parents are aware that praise is going to boost their child's self-esteem, and so they loathe their children with overpraise. Today, parents are becoming the praise junkies, and unfortunately, this too much of praise backfires. Children are continuously looking to parents for validation. They want all the people around them to be pleased with them and are continuously seeking for their approval. This damages their self-belief and their self-confidence is collapsed. On the contrary, not appreciating is equally damaging. Here, the child feels not good enough, does not feel worthy, and may see no point in pushing themselves and stretching themselves to achieve their accomplishments. So, as a parent, we struggle to maintain the balance. We are confused as whether to praise our children or we shouldn't praise our children. Whether how much is too much and how much is too little. Is quality important or the quantity is important? Let us discuss about the everyday incidences that we come across where we praise our children. Supposing your son has helped you in your daily household chores today. You hug him tight and you tell him, "Good job." Here, you take the opportunity to tell him exactly what has made you proud of him. Point out to him why it has made you proud. Tell him, "Thank you for helping me tidy up. I especially like the way you have lined up the shoes. It is going to be very helpful for tomorrow morning." Be specific on the job that your child has done which has made you happy, so that it is easier for your child to replicate it next time. Now, your daughter is all dressed up and going for a party, and you compliment her. "You're looking very beautiful today." Unintentionally, we parents tie feelings of self-worth to looks. Instead, start conversation with your children on appreciating more of what they are feeling and thinking, rather than only restricting their life on outward appearance. Our kids love drawing. We will be shown hundreds of artwork every year, and each one is special to our child. It is very easier for us to say, "That's a great drawing." But here, point out the parts of the drawing to your child Discuss about her choices. Why have you chosen to use yellow here? Your child wants you to look at her drawing closely. Now, your son has fared very well in his exams, and you have noticed that he has worked really hard for it. Instead of celebrating the outcome or celebrating his success, discuss on the strategies that he has used to get these grades. Make your child aware of the process and the action plan that he has used to get to these good grades. He will definitely try to use them next time. So, praising mindfully and effectively takes time. Most of us have been brought up in a very superficial praise atmosphere. So it becomes very easy for us to slip away to those old patterns, and unconsciously we repeat the same words that we have heard from our parents. So today, let's take one day at a time. Let's move towards being more mindful of what words we are using towards our children. It's okay to sometimes slip away to those words like good job, you did well, but over the time, using consciously these mindful praises, it will come naturally to us. And especially when we see that our efforts are getting good results. Thank you.